Hey folks, it's the Texas Food Dude, and today we're doing some bread. Well, I'm not baking bread. I am making some cheesy garlic bread because I'm making spaghetti for dinner. I'm not going to show you how to make spaghetti. I'm pretty sure you know how, but I might eventually do a show about how to dress up a jarred sauce, or even make your own sauce if you don't already know how to do that. But tonight I'm just making a cheesy garlic bread, and I'll be having it ready and show you how to make it. And it's real simple and really good. So y'all hang tight. Okay, so we're doing oven roasted garlic for our cheesy garlic bread. So the first thing you gotta do, you gotta roast some garlic. All right, so you get the fresh cloves. I'm gonna do 2 cloves of garlic, 2 cloves. So you cut the top off, or the root off, like so. So you get all the little bits showing. Okay, and here's the other one. Okay, so next you want to get some foil, or some friends would say foil, and then you put the bulb in there. So basically you're going to wrap it up in the foil, and while it's in the foil, you're going to get some olive oil. Put a little bit of olive oil on there. You don't want to go too crazy with it. That should be enough. And then you get some pepper. Might be a little too much, but I don't think so. And a little bit of salt. Okay. Once you've got the condiments on there, your salt and your pepper, you're gonna wrap it up like so, and you put it in a little pan, and you're gonna put it in the oven for about 45 minutes in a 400-degree oven. So really, that's all you need. And I'm using a little foil pan because that way when I get done with it, I can toss it. So, see you in 45 minutes. Okay, the garlic is out of the oven and the kitchen smells amazing. In a bowl, I have a stick of butter that I've broken up into 2 segments. And I'm going to get the bulb out. Yeah, it squeezes out. Kind of gross looking, but it smells great. And here's the other one. Okay, and then I've got a combination of paprika, parsley, and some oregano. And you just mash it up. And make sure that the butter is at room temp. You get a nice strong fork. You could also add red pepper flakes to make it a little bit spicier. I just decided to go with some paprika. I like the flavor of paprika. And like I said, you just go to town with this. Mash. All right, be back in a minute. All right, it is sufficiently mixed up. So what we're gonna do is we are going to apply some of this to some baguette bread. And you want to make sure that you spread it out as evenly as you can on the bread, because you're going to put you're basically coating this, and this is going to be your basis, what you're going to put your cheese on. And this is also going to make the bread taste super fantastic, which is a phrase, and it's going to be really good. Heck, you could almost make a meal out of just doing the bread, but you don't have to. But yeah, so I'm gonna get the rest of this done up, and then I'll show you the bread, the cheese. All right, I have done all the bread. It's all coated, and so now I'm gonna place a mixture of mozzarella and Parmesan on top. This is gonna kind of hold the cheese on there. Also gonna melt in there. This is gonna be really, really good. I got the thick cut mozzarella. And this is gonna be really good. All nice and cheesy. Okay, so what you're wanting to do before you put this in the oven is if it's in a shallow pan like this, you'll want to tint it. That way it will get some steaming action. That will help cook everything and make sure everything melts and gets gooey and cheesy. Because if you put it on there, it's just gonna melt. It might just actually straight up burn. So you want to tint it a little bit. Because I've got the oven at 375. I may bump it up to 400 degrees, but 375 for about 10, 15 minutes should do the trick. So I'm gonna do 1/2 of the tint, like so. Because what I've done is I laid half of the foil under the pan, and so I'm gonna put another half on the other side of the pan and do it that way. So I'm not gonna put the other part on here with the camera rolling. So, but you'll get the idea. All right, well, it took me 3 sheets, but I still have it tinted. It's not on top of the bread, so that way there should not be any foil touching the cheese and the bread when we get it out. So I'm gonna put this in the oven for about 15 minutes, and I will see you back in that time. All right, bread came out, looks really, really good. Got a little bit of color. I did have to adjust the time. So yeah, I made it a little bit longer. All right, I'm gonna cut a piece. There we go. Looks pretty good. Alrighty. There it goes. This is really good. Nice and buttery, garlicky, nice and cheesy. Next time I'll add maybe some more cheese. Hopefully I didn't spray you with crumbs. This is really good. As always, I thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. Tell your friends, tell your friend neighbors. Hide your wife, hide your kids. Tell your friends about the Texas Food Dude. This is really good.